Mediterranean cruises are popular, but this one felt completely different. Sailing with Cunard's Queen Victoria was like stepping into another era, calm, elegant, and refined. In this video, I'll take you through a 6-night cruise with stops in some of the Mediterranean's most beautiful ports, and I'll share practical tips to help you get the most out of every destination. Our journey began at the port of Trieste, a city that truly surprised me. It's small, yes, but it has everything. A fascinating mix of cultures, beautiful architecture, a vibrant port integrated into the city, and plenty of great places to eat. One thing I loved, Cunard allowed us to drop off our luggage early before embarkation, so we had the freedom to explore the city without carrying our bags around. From the moment I stepped aboard the Queen Victoria, I knew this wasn't going to be just another cruise. The ship breathes classic British elegance in every detail. There's no loud music or party crowds. Most of the guests are adults seeking a calm, refined experience, and Cunard absolutely delivers. My stateroom was an inside cabin located at the end of a long hallway. A little tip: cabins at the end of the corridor are often quieter, perfect for getting a good night's sleep. When it comes to food, the Queen Victoria truly shines. One of my favorite spots was the onboard English pub, where you can enjoy delicious meals at no extra charge. One evening, they even had live Irish music, creating a lively and authentic atmosphere. And then there's afternoon tea. Not just a cup of tea and a few cookies, a real silver service experience with beautifully crafted pastries and live music. A tradition that instantly transports you to a more elegant era. Of course, gala nights are part of Cunard's signature style. I'll be honest, I'm not usually a big fan of formal events. I brought my own suit and attended a few galas, but not all of them. And that's perfectly fine. There are more casual dining options available if you prefer. The important thing is that Cunard gives you the freedom to enjoy the evenings your own way. Compared to other Mediterranean cruises I've taken, Cunard offers a quieter, more refined atmosphere, ideal for travelers who appreciate classic elegance over casual party vibes. If you're enjoying this journey so far, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I have lots more cruise reviews, ship tours, and port guides coming soon. Each day brought a new port to explore. Our first stop was the port of Zadar. Cunard provided a free shuttle into town. Just a heads up, it drops you off slightly outside the old town, so expect a short walk. It's absolutely worth it. Hearing the sea organ play music created by the waves is something you'll never forget. The greeting to the sunlight installation is another unique highlight right by the water. Next, we arrived at the port of Split. The ship docks very close to the center, and within a few minutes' walk, you find yourself inside Diocletian's palace. A quick tip: wear comfortable shoes. The old stone streets can get slippery when wet, and you'll want to explore every corner. Then we reached the port of Valletta in Malta. Walking through Valletta's ancient streets with the church bells echoing between limestone buildings really felt like stepping back in time. The city is just a short walk from the port, but make sure to bring water and sunscreen. Even outside of summer, the sun here can be intense. And don't miss St. John's Co-Cathedral, home to incredible works by Caravaggio. Next, we stopped at the port of Palma de Mallorca. A free shuttle quickly takes you to the city center. If you want a quieter experience, I recommend visiting the cathedral early in the morning before the crowds arrive. The old town is full of charming streets, cafes, and hidden corners waiting to be discovered. Finally, we arrived at the port of Barcelona, one of the largest and busiest ports in the Mediterranean. Cunard usually docks at Terminal D at the far end of the port, so I recommend booking an Uber or taxi in advance to avoid long waits, especially when several ships are in port at the same time. One thing I really appreciated about this itinerary was how accessible the ports were, either by walking or with free shuttle services. It makes a huge difference when you can spend your time exploring rather than worrying about transportation. Before I wrap up, there's one more important tip I want to share. Even though the Mediterranean is usually calm and the Queen Victoria is a very stable ship, we did feel some movement on a couple of nights. That's why I strongly recommend packing seasickness pills. even if you think you won't need them. Taking one at the right time can make sure your vacation stays enjoyable and comfortable. If you're planning your first Mediterranean cruise, I can definitely recommend the Queen Victoria, especially if you're looking for a calmer, more elegant experience compared to some of the more party-focused cruise lines. Looking back, this cruise with Cunard was truly special. It's a different way of traveling, slower, more elegant, and filled with those little details that make a big difference. I hope this story helped you imagine what it's like to sail the Mediterranean with Cunard. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you have any questions about the ship, the ports, or the experience, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be happy to help you out. See you soon on another adventure at sea. Thanks.